guidance of our principal, Mrs. Mahalakshmi ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. The best critics are your colleagues, and mine sit before me. Thank you, friends, for your inputs. My study analyzes the effects of art integration at two levels. One is the academic and the other is the emotional quotient. A sample of the students from various learning difficulties was taken from the middle school and secondary. The prediction was sports and martial arts was a preferred outlet for these children for their emotions. But the study proved wrong, saying that they chose games as one of the outlets, but the various art forms was what they preferred. They showed interest in the use of manipulatives, usage of laptops to learn and do their assignments. When parents showed understanding and acceptance of their child's incompetencies, they fared better academically and emotionally. Using of step-down papers, ongoing continuous assessments, and the concept that students can learn at their pace have helped both the academics and the emotional quotient. Now, if you look at India, 5 to 15% of the children have some form of specific learning difficulties, and these include dyslexia, the difficulty to read, dysgraphia, the difficulty to write, and dyscalculia, the difficulty to perform mathematical calculations. It is caused because their brain is wired differently, and what a normal child would use is not the traditional way of problem solving, and the traditional learning does not work for them. It is not viable. Now, the study seeks an alternate channel of education, challenging assumptions, and illuminating untraversed areas of learning styles. In this study, the interview method was used to elicit information from 25 teaching faculty and a sample of 25 students. So these are the questionnaires that are floated to the teaching faculty and to the students. So that representation over there shows you a circle with a lot of green. Now their children found science is very easy, but in the sciences, physics, chemistry and bio, you see that biology is a much preferred subject because there are a lot of diagrams. And the labeling of the diagrams, you look at it and you get their limited resource and vocabulary, their funder of vocabulary, they are able to express themselves in written. Whereas physics and chemistry is a little challenging because of the formulas and the mathematical equations that go along. Now going to Tamil. Our second language is Tamil, and the script is pretty challenging for these children where they are unable to discern the script. If you look at the social sciences, the timeline and the map is easy in both history and geography. Unfortunately, in history, you have chronological sequence of events, which sometimes logic fails them, and then that becomes difficult. However, they enjoy geography because you can connect to real life, and school has a habit of telling them about things that happen on a day-to-day basis as it comes up in the newspapers. So this exposure makes it easier for them to apply in geography. Now the area of challenge is of course math, where you're looking at a very small portion of the portions where you have geometry, data collection and graph. But the ultimate is algebra and trigonometry, which is very, very challenging because of the logic and reasoning that goes behind. We are trying to inculcate a lot of audio, video, kinesthetic, experimentation and trial and error basis of teaching, which has worked. Now going on to my school, AMM, and our challenges over the years, we started in 2011 with 7 children of grade 4, and we dropped Tamil language and looked at all the other subjects, focusing on English with the fallacy that if English is upgraded, automatically all other subjects will fall into place. We also liaise it here with the parents after school on study skills, and they worked along with the children, and there was an improvement. Moving on along the years, 2016, we had 50 children over there, and then school provided us with a separate room, a classroom with a chalk and board and other manipulatives. Here also we were supported by counselors for counseling of parents to understand the child's difficulty, counseling of students so that they know that we try to work on their confidence, and all trial and error. This exam you've not done well, where have you gone wrong, what can be done to change this scenario. So at every point of time there was a retroactive activity taking part where